I've been playing this game for on and off for years. Used to be decent at support. Got Diamond back in the day in like season 3, season 4, 5. But I've decided to switch to jungle recently. I feel like you just have a little bit more control from a macros perspective. And frankly, I am struggling to move past plat. I've tried to follow your videos not quite religiously, but fairly regularly.
Mhm.
Um, I really like adhering to whatever the meta is. I like this idea of PvE because I just don't have the strongest mechanics as a
Mhm.
former mid, like a control mage and a support player. So I think my edge is just going to come from controlling resources, controlling the flow of waves, controlling objectives, etc. Uh, but I am struggling to execute, I think.
Okay, that sounds pretty good. Can you give me your account?
Yeah. Let me.
So you would like to have the same rank as you had on support, I suppose?
I think it's loosely a goal of diamond, but it could certainly be master. It could be
Mhm.
above. I think the ceiling is limitless, but certainly want to get out of plat, emerald, and perform better.
Mhm. Um, so you don't have your point of view, right?
Uh, sorry,
You don't have your
POV
point
for
of view
for what?
POV recorded for the games.
Oh, I have just the client replays,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
yeah, yeah. All right. So you're playing Diana into Evelyn.
Mhm.
Okay. Tell me about your matchup and about the matchups in your lanes who will have Prio.
Okay. I'm relatively new to the Eve matchup with Diana.
Mhm.
I think that with Conqueror, I should win extended trades. However,
Mhm.
in low elo, I don't really rely on vision control a ton. Like teaching people in like plat that you should ward the camps versus Eve as opposed to the entrances is difficult.
Mhm.
Um, so I would probably not look to take super extended trades versus her, even though I expect to win, unless I know I have prio
Okay.
or something like that.
So I mean, do you win level one? Well, sorry. Do you win 1v1? 3-6?
Um, 3-6 I should, yes.
And after 6?
Probably not
Okay. Fair
because
enough.
of her
I think,
execute.
yeah, probably. I mean, it is. I think you can still win, but it's for sure harder. So,
Yeah.
okay. Prio top, yes or no? For you.
Um, it probably depends on how well the Skarner plays in terms of poking and clearing the wave, but I would expect
Mhm.
Aurelia to probably get prio.
Okay. And mid lane?
I expect Ari to get push.
Okay. And bot lane?
Double range, so my alt lane should get prio.
Pretty easy one, right? I mean,
Yeah,
into
yeah.
Smolder and Malphite, it should be very hard prio, actually. All right.
Mhm.
So, based on that, what can you path for?
So I mean, before the next patch comes out, I've been mostly doing the grub path if possible, if not just a full clear.
Hmm.
The exception is if I'm playing like Shyvana, or
Hmm.
if I know I only have like mid and bot prio and not top, then I will look a little bit more for dragons. Um, or if I think that it's a dragon that's really advantageous for our comp, like we have 2 or 3 tanks and it's a mountain first drag, I'll path for that.
Okay, but in this, like in this game specifically, imagine you're in this
Yeah.
game. You have like 15 seconds to think about, right? In that
Oh,
15 seconds, you go like through the thought process that I just did, right?
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
based on that, you need to make a decision. So which one are you doing here, and or which one should you do?
I probably should path for dragon if I'm going to
Okay,
choose an objective.
which would be which camps and which direction, and like in
Um,
which, yeah.
so I think I look for Raptor Wood here, and I could go red full clear to bot, or I could
Mhm.
do Raptors to Wolves.
Okay, do you know how the dragon pathing actually works?
Raptors, wolves, and then go back through gromp,
After wolves,
blue,
grump, blue, and then?
red, krugs, and then back immediately, and then raptors, wolves.
And then?
And then I should be ready, either gromp or scuttle if it's still up, and then dragon.
Okay, not scuttle, never scuttle. always
Never
grump.
scuttle? Okay,
Always
got
grump.
it.
This pathing is only okay because you can do 3 small camps in a row twice.
Okay, got it.
This is the only reason. I mean, it's still kind of inefficient, but yeah. Okay, so in this game, you decided something else. You did path for topside in a full clear. I would consider this actually a mistake because it's very obvious that you will have bot prio, right? It's very obvious. And it's very obvious you can play for this dragon. But okay, it's not a big one. Because you could also argue, okay, my Irida will get top prio, right? You could argue that. And then you could maybe play for grubs or like for top fights, but yeah. I would for sure have path for bot. Okay. Alright, so you full clear, and then you go for crab. Why?
So Skarner had just started pushing back, and I thought that we could catch him, like right here in this moment. And then as he backs up, I think, okay, do I either just give up and back immediately, or do I continue along my path and try to get scuttle? If he continues overextending, then I kill Skarner.
Okay, alright. So let's go to the second where you decide. Right? Because going to base here, I like it. Right? I mean, starting the channel. And then you see this guy. Alright, so what is the wave state of Skarner?
Not great. I mean, he shouldn't walk up. He should actually probably
No. Just tell me about the wave. Ignore the champions, okay?
Ignore the champions.
Okay. What is happening to the
It'll
wave?
eventually push back towards Skarner.
It's a crash, right?
Yeah.
We call this a crash. All right. So and then you're right. The waves afterwards will push back. What does Skarner need to do right now? Let me rephrase it. Let me rephrase it. Doesn't he need to do anything right now?
Not with the wave. He should probably back up and get vision.
Correct. So he doesn't actually. He's not forced to have two moves because he's not bleeding XP or something. If he moves away, if you gank him, right? So he's in a position where he has like full decision. Okay.
Yeah.
And this is a Skarner specific one. You can only kill him if you have actual CC, right? Because you need to cancel the E.
Right.
So do you have it?
Not yet. No. Just Aurelia has to land the stun.
Correct. So So the only way to kill him here is if, like, you start engaging him, he E's away, and then Irelia cancels him with the E as well. So this is actually very hard. So there's like 2 arguments against this. First argument is he's in full control, right? Whenever he decides to go out, he's fine because he's not bleeding CS. Second argument is even if he ends and stays here, which he actually does, it's still hard to kill him because your top laner will actually have to play this perfectly to kill him. Okay? So this is not good to play, in my opinion. Because of that. These are the arguments.
Got it. Devil's advocate, if he's already burned TP and flash, and Aurelia has TP advantage, if we can force him out, is that worth going for?
Okay, you force him out, he phases and walks all the way back. How many CS did he lose?
Probably, it was not a cannon wave, so probably lost like 3 or 4?
No, not even. We identified this is already a slow pushback.
Yeah.
Right? So he's actually gonna lose 1 or 2 millimeters, maximum 3.
Oh.
Okay, so right now, because he has nothing to lose, he could legit just base as well. Right? He should.
Yeah.
He should legit ward and base. This is what he should do. He has... Okay, how many seconds does he have until he has to hit a minion again?
About Probably 25, 30 seconds.
It's actually more. It's a whole minute.
Oh,
It's
okay.
actually a whole minute. Because he doesn't have to touch this wave. He doesn't have to touch the next wave. He actually has to touch the wave after that. It's gonna be a triple stacked wave. So
I
he
see.
has actually a whole fucking minute to do shit. It can be warding, it can be basing, it can be anything. Of course, he's not gonna do it because he's not a perfect player, but he could do something else. And because of that, I would just not go for that. I would instead for sure take the base, because now let's look at bot lane. What is bot lane wave state?
It just crashed and they died, so it should start pushing back slowly.
Okay, do you know where Evelyn is?
I think she started blue side, right? So she should be. Yeah. We don't see her on Raptors.
Actually, your ward is a bit bad. It's not close enough. You don't see her.
Yeah. That's true.
Did you see her?
Closer.
Let's see if you saw her. No, you didn't. You actually never saw her. So this ward actually doesn't give you any information. By the way, I like that you put this ward. This ward isn't going to be easy to place. I mean, it already got covered in this game, but this ward is actually kind of hard to place on red side. On blue side, it's way easier, right? If you're here and you put it here. The best case is, of course, having your team support you, and then you can get it in.
Right.
But yeah, in general, this ward is insane, right? Because you then instantly know what she's doing.
Right. Yeah, I think this was a rare instance where I actually got pushed back and I couldn't get the deep ward, which is surprising because usually in low elo they just don't really know. Like no one takes sweeper, they just let you ward. Yeah.
Okay. So what happened is in the end you did kill Skarner. Okay. After this one, and Evelyn tried to gank your bot and only got flash. All right. So after the base, you're going instant grub rush.
Yes. I thought I could get there before the 5 minute or like the 5:04 mark.
All right. So yeah, you can do it. I think you're right. You can get there before the 5 mark. Is it efficient?
No.
Why not?
Because I'm leaving small camps up.
Correct. They are not getting taken right now, even though they're respawned. Okay.
Yeah.
Second, I was top wave state.
Kind of frozen actually.
Frozen for who?
Frozen for Skarner.
Okay, this is wrong. You know why?
Is it? No. Is it pushing?
It is pushing into you. Always. Even let's even say these minions are full life. Do you actually know why it's important that you understand?
I actually have never played top lane.
It doesn't matter.
I forget what the line is. Yeah.
Legit, every lane works the same. And there doesn't have to be a line, okay? Because you probably saw a video where and this on this line it has to be 2 or 3 minions, and on this, you probably saw that video, right? But it is very simple, okay? So this is an equal wave. Is it?
Okay.
Or let's say they're full HP, and it would be an equal wave, but it's closer to their side.
Right.
And
so
because it's closer
to me.
Yes, it will always push to you. Okay.
Got it.
So because of that wave state, what does it tell us about Skarner? Will he have Prio?
He should not.
He should not. So let's say in 30 seconds, okay? This wave, we know this will push into here soon enough. Maybe he will have to take this wave as well, right? He has to maybe combine this one and wait, go for here. This one. Okay, maybe he has to combine it. It looks very likely because he doesn't push that fast. But after that, it crashes, right?
Correct.
Now it's this case again that he has time, right? It's the same case as before.
Is that enough? I mean, will he have enough time to make it to grubs if I get there and kill them at 1250 health?
Okay,
Or is
this is a
it
very
just
good
like kind of
question.
risky?
No. We aren't that, like, you're skipping steps. The only thing that I want from you is you need to know Skarner doesn't have Prio yet. You're right on that. But soon, he will have Prio, right?
Got it.
So, okay, how many seconds does he need to get Prio here?
Depends how much Aurelia contests the wave because she's a higher level.
Yeah. If Aurelia can contest, he actually never gets Prio. This is correct. Let's say Aurelia doesn't exist. How many seconds would he need?
Probably like 10.
To kill the wave, yeah? Plus then 10 on top to kill the grub. To walk to grubs, right? Okay.
Yes.
So you have 20 seconds. Is that enough to kill the grubs?
Probably not. I mean, I can certainly get one and just walk away.
On 20. 20 full seconds if you start on, like, instant.
Oh, is that enough? I honestly haven't timed.
Yes, it is. It actually is. So I mean,
okay,
you need like 3 Qs, right? So it's like gonna be 18 seconds. So actually, in this case, it is enough time before he can arrive. Good. Okay, so we can already rule out Skarner coming.
Okay.
The same you would have to do for mid. Okay?
Right.
We're not gonna do that now. But on top, you also, where is Evelyn? Top side.
Top side,
you saw her bot side, right? I mean, in this case, we're cheating, but do you know this in game that she's here?
I know that she started top side, so she's probably on her grub.
Yeah. Okay, good. So what I like is that you warded this. So you have one entrance warded. You don't have the left side ward, and it could very well be that she just enters here. But you do win 1v1. We already clarified that. And enemy top laner can't move yet. We already clarified that. So mid, actually, just tell me, does your or enemy mid laner have a move?
Alright.
Okay, why?
Oh, enemy. Because Yone is quite low. He doesn't have any more pots. Ari is a little bit low on mana, but she can shove the wave, and this is kind of a weird thing. Like, low elo players may think that they can come contest, right? And they can't really do that much. They're kind of just like a warm body, but that's more than nothing.
Okay, remove the champions. Where does the wave push?
It should push into Ari.
Correct. So Ari actually has to. So can she move right now?
No.
Think about it again. Can she move right now?
Oh.
Is she losing CS when she moves right now?
No,
I mean, she will
not.
be because there's like some low life minions, but in general, she's gonna lose less CS than Yon, right? If both move at the same time. So right now, in theory, she could have like a small move, but you are right. The wave, like, because moving would give Yon a free push out, so she should never do that. Okay, and Yon for sure can't move because he's low. But let's say Yon was full HP and Ari was full HP.
Yeah, Ari could move for sure.
So Ari could move. Let's say both of them are full HP, and they are not trading, and it's only the wave. Who will be first on grubs?
Oh.
I mean, Ari can be moving now, but let's say in 15 seconds. Right? Because that's what's going to
happen. Yon. In that case, Yon will have because he can push in. Yeah.
Correct. So what I'm trying to teach you here is windows. Okay? Right now, there's a window where Ari can move, but in 20 seconds, I will have a 20 seconds window where Yon will be first. Okay? If she hasn't moved, because then the wave is crashed and Yon has a lot of free time, he can group with me. This is basically what I'm trying to teach. And these are the things you would have to kind of think about when doing an objective like that.
Yeah,
okay.
Makes sense.
So, in this case, everyone just comes, sees you at grubs, and just smites one away. Okay, so first, obviously, you should have... I'm not sure if you could have just autoed it to death. Let's actually see how you do them.
I remember thinking about this exactly. I was like, I think if she takes one grub, she can't take more than one, right? So her smite is down. She can't fight versus me. She doesn't have prio yet.
Mhm.
And I was like, let me try to auto. And if I get this one, then we both have smite, and I'm guaranteed at least 2, if not 3.
Yeah.
If she takes
Mhm.
one, then I'm guaranteed 2.
Okay. I see the point. In this case, you could have just eat, right? And you would have gotten it. Because you
Yeah,
still have the mark
that's
on the queue. And I think you did
yes,
I think
yeah,
you did cancel an order before. But
yeah, yeah,
okay. It's like it's not a big deal. This is like mechanical stuff.
yeah, yeah,
Um
yeah. I'm not a good mechanical player, as I said.
yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it really doesn't. So right now, Evelyn, can she contest you?
Uh, She probably could try, but she chooses not to.
Actually, she would win 1v1 in this case. Do you know why?
Yeah. Because I'm low and I'm taking aggro from the camp.
Yes. So first you take damage from the camp, and second you actually
Yeah.
already use cooldowns.
Yeah.
And she had everything up. So actually she could have contested you. The other option she would have is actually kill Irelia, because your Irelia
Yeah.
is trying to contest a wave, right?
Mm.
And they like if she just walks top now, she's gonna be first. She's gonna be before you into this big wave. I'm pretty sure this is a free kill on Irelia, but she's not doing that. I think she's. Oh, actually, she is doing that. Okay, but she did it maybe a little bit too late, so it doesn't work. Okay, so you do decide to counter, like to help Irelia contest this wave, right?
Yep.
Okay, is it looking good?
Um, it depends if Skarner has Q. It does not look great for Irelia because she used E.
Okay, but would you say you win 2v2 here? Should you win? Yes or no?
Yes, because we both have Conquer.
Okay, correct. I would say this is completely free. What's important for you here?
Um,
Level up. Okay, this is important for
yeah,
you. You should
yeah,
try, if you can, get level up. I think you already got it for free because you hit
yeah,
minions. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Do you actually want me to talk about what you should like mechanically do here?
Um, I assumed I should probably burst Skarner, but I'm curious what your thoughts are.
I mean, yeah, you should walk up until you have a safe queue,
Yep,
and then you should E once,
yep,
not twice, only once. Auto him to death, and then wait until you have another queue to
yeah,
queue on Evelyn.
right. In case she
And
flashes away.
correct. And what happened is, I think you just eat on Skarner because you didn't have
Yeah,
the you didn't get the reset. I guess you missed. And you
yeah,
just I mean, I guess you just auto. But yeah, in like she could have flashed away maybe. But okay, good.
yeah.
So now you get the kills.
Should I
Now
help
you
him
go back.
push?
Okay, good question. Do you know what you lose if you help him push?
Just kind of tempo.
Okay, yeah, you lose jungle tempo, but what does Irelia lose?
Um,
A lot of XP.
yeah, a little XP. Plus it's
So
reduced
actually,
XP for me.
correct, because you're a jungler, you get less XP. So the only
Yeah.
way, or like the only reason to push out a lane would be if she doesn't get it herself.
Mm,
Okay? So right now, can she push herself? Before Skarner arrives.
yes.
Yes. Okay, so no need, right?
Okay,
Very
got
easy.
it.
Let's say you didn't kill Evelyn, you only killed Skarner, and now you know Evelyn is topside,
Yeah.
right? Should you help push out?
Yes, because then Irelia has a shit wave state and she's stuck half health.
Okay, correct. I mean, it is half correct, because what you should do is, in this state, probably a ward would be enough, right? And you can
Yeah,
go to
yeah,
your camp and only help if you see Evelyn.
yeah.
That would
Okay.
be the best case. But if you like know 100% that Evelyn is gonna come and kill her if you don't do it, then yes. Then in that case you can help push out.
Got
Okay,
it.
but
Okay.
in general, you'd never want to push out together if it's possible that she does it alone, because it's just inefficient. So what you're doing is correct. Okay, so now you're full clear. Soaking very good. You actually even do the gromp. Very nice. Okay. So you don't take the blue. You don't take the. Actually, I mean, maybe you will go for Scuttle. What is bot waves? Why are you deciding to not take the blue and go for bot instead?
Kind of wanted to greed for drag, actually.
Oh, so you actually already want to have the dragon now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's see what you're doing. Okay, you take the crab first. Fine. You put the ward. Take blue.
And then I see bot lane, or I see the enemy bot moving towards me, so I figure, okay, it may not be safe for me to take drag, so let me just get level 2 smite and take blue.
Mm-hmm. Okay, right now, you're in a state which is not okay. Do you know what I mean?
Mm,
Do you know where I'm coming from?
honestly, no.
Okay, you are overstayed. Do you know why?
Because I have a lot of gold.
Because you got kills, you farmed the whole jungle, and now you're looking for a base. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, basically, yes, because you have a lot of gold. And so, you have two options right now. Either you base instantly, or second option is to make another play, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what is the state of Evelyn?
So she took Gromp, then she contested Grubs, and then died top. So she should have Wolves left, and then like full bot side. And by now, I assume she's around Krugs or like walking to Krugs.
Very good. I mean, she should have been there, I think. Or I mean, actually, I think she was a bit earlier. But in general, this is good. I think in this case, maybe she just did something completely else. But this is good. Like in general, she should have pathed back down. I think what she did is she just started Golems again because it was already so late, and she pathed up instead. But okay, so you could think that she's bot. All right. If she was bot, from your point of view, should you go for a play bot?
No.
There's only one condition where you can. Which is this? Like, which condition is that?
If I know that we have an advantage in summoners and/or health,
if your bot
I have unspent gold,
right?
Yeah.
Because you're not stronger than ever. You're in best case equal strong. But if your bot lane is like way stronger, then you could maybe look for something. But what is this? What is this wave state?
Not good. Not good for me.
No, not telling not good. Like, what is?
Oh, it's crashing. It's crashing. Yeah.
It's crashing. So what do blue team have to do?
They should back up and get vision.
Correct. They are not forced. Like, it's the same situation. They are not forced to do anything. They have time to do whatever they want, which can be getting vision, which can be basing, which can be roaming. They can do whatever they want. Correct. So, is this a good gank?
Probably not.
Okay. In which condition is this a good gank?
Only, well, I mean, if Smolder face checks like that, perhaps.
Okay. Is that enough?
Honestly, probably not. But in the moment, I thought it was.
What else would you need to know?
There's a summoner discrepancy between my bot and their bot.
I mean, I don't think there is. They all have summoners. Actually, even you have one down. No, what I'm trying to get to is, in your head right now, Evelyn should be bot.
Oh yes. I still think that, or I should,
I mean, you don't know that she's top, okay? You should think that she's bot because after death, she could have just gone wolves and then full kill down, right? And right now, if you see the smolder, you don't know if Evelyn is right behind her. You don't know that. So actually, you should kind of be scared. Instead of looking for an engage, you should only honestly, you should kind of only look for a base. Or like cover them for a dive. This is the only thing that's actually legal here.
Got it.
But in the end, you're gonna go in, Evelyn isn't here, and you will probably get a kill, right? I mean, because now it is okay to go because they just face checked you. Okay, I
Yeah,
mean,
that was
mechanical.
yeah.
If I mean, I don't care about them honestly. You don't need mechanics to get master. I'm just like it's legit not needed.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. So you get the kills. Now Evelyn shows top. You get the dragon. Okay, you go to base. All right, from base. What are we looking to do?
We'll clear down.
Okay, we're not doing that. We're taking grubs. Why?
Kind of again like a cheat. I thought.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you're trying to cheat them away. What happens if Evelyn approaches?
Then I probably have to flush out.
If Evelyn alone approaches?
I assumed that I would have to flash out, but now looking at what she has available, I probably can just fight her.
I mean, you should know that she used old top lane, right?
Yeah.
This is very important. That you should have not like you should know that. Okay. And
Mm,
if you know that, you know you cannot die 1v1 and you win 1v1 very hard even.
right.
Okay. So if
Especially
you see her
especially
now,
with Nashers.
correct. You should know that you're winning. But okay, she never shows. What was that?
That was me checking to see if she left anything up.
Okay. All right. So one thing that you should do by yourself, not now, is
Yeah.
every time you go in to invade and you go into an empty jungle, okay, you need to know why it's empty or why there, like, why do you think there should be a camp up here? Because I mean, in the end, it was wrong, right? So that must
Right.
mean your tracking was off.
Right.
I think, I mean, in the end, maybe the reason was because she started bot side instead of top side. But
Mhm.
what you do is you try to recreate what Evelyn did.
Yeah.
And just check, right? You just check if you were right or not. And
Right.
if not,
That makes sense.
because some like in ways like this was just a waste of time. And instead, I mean, your bot lane is gonna get dope soon, I think. So
Mhm.
you should probably either insta base or run bot, right? These are very kind of your options. And instead,
Right.
you walked into an empty jungle, which is just pure time waste.
Yeah.
Okay, you do cross mid. Okay, wait. Did they dive your bot? Actually, didn't see.
Looks like Sona, yeah.
Okay, yeah, they killed Sona. Alright, you see Evelyn going out down. Okay. So, you're gonna hit the turret now. Okay, I like it.
Is it worth greeting there for the last plate and killing turret? I thought it was very close. Because we do have
You could,
grubbies.
yeah, you could have, I think. I think you could have done the turret, but I mean, you didn't need to, but it would have been good, I think. It's only 300 damage, right? You're doing it
Yeah,
fast,
yeah.
Diana. Okay, oh. Okay, this is another case. Do you realize this is the exact same play that you did before?
Mm, I see that now, yeah.
You want to have a base, right?
Yep.
So, in this case, like you are even looking for one, but you're canceling your base because you see Smolder clearing a ward. All right.
Yeah.
Do you know where Evelyn is?
No.
In this game, you have no idea, right? I mean, right now
Yeah.
you have no idea because you're even like you walked into an empty jungle, so actually, you probably are pretty clueless right now. You do know that your Zona is top. Should you go in?
No, I should probably ping Ash back, ward if we have a ward, and then just back.
I mean, to be honest, I would even say that is extremely deadly. Even going for a ward here is very deadly. Right? Because Malphite just hit 6. Evelyn can be
Malphite
here,
can
and
be
you're
sold.
only 2. So, this is a recipe for a throw. Also, there's a wave on the turret.
Yeah.
You have a shutdown, you're level 9. You will give a fat bound, like, you will get fat XP. So in the end, let's see what happens. You get a kill, and you give the shutdown. And I can already tell you, this is the moment you lost the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Legit. This is the
Um,
moment. And this is the
yeah.
same mistake as it was before. In the last one,
Right.
you didn't get punished. You got a kill, right?
Mhm.
In this one, you actually got punished for it.
Mm. Yeah, I see that. Even if I hadn't misplayed mechanically, I think it's still like I still can potentially give the shutdown.
I am pretty sure if you play this perfectly, you will kill Smolder and Malphite, but you will still give the fat shutdown.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
to Eve. Yeah.
pretty sure. So yeah, this is the play was just not a good one, just as the one before, because you don't know
Yeah.
where Evelyn is.
Mm,
Yeah.
got it. Makes sense.
Okay, I would say let's actually go into a next game. Unless, do you think there's anything good in this game to review?
No, I think it's pretty clear. I do have a question about your style.
Yeah.
So it seems I don't know how familiar you are with with chess and poker and game theory, but you
Yeah.
seem to be quite different from other junglers, like for example Tarzan, who are very exploitative of mistakes, and you try to follow sort of like a game theory optimal approach where you're reducing volatility and variance. And if I get into situations like that last game with Eve, where I've just dropped the ball, and now the lead is swung the other way, there's chaos in the game. Do you think the best approach is just like full clear, like 2 or 3 times, just try to catch up in items and tempo, and then go for it, or should I look for what I suspect to be weaknesses in the enemy, like a bad mechanical bot lane or something like that, and like gank them over and over again and focus on that?
In my opinion, the only thing, I mean, it's way easier to work on a system than to
Yeah.
work in chaos,
Mm.
right? So this is why
Yep.
I would never recommend to hope that enemies misplay and you will outplay them and stuff. And I would for sure, like, even after you drop the ball, by the way, you can still win the game easily if you play
Right.
it correctly. Afterwards, you will win the game. But
Mm.
um, yeah, you still need to be efficient and you still need to take plays that are like safe, right? And not gonna be flipped, depending on Evelyn is there or not.
Hmm.
And for you to be able to basically take a bad play and hope you outplay them, I would never recommend that, because
Okay.
I mean, let's say you play against Faker. In that case, he's
Hmm.
just gonna win, no? And the
Right.
only way to win
Correct.
against Faker is to be as efficient as it is possible by the game, because
Yep.
he cannot be more efficient than that. So you will both have the like same efficiency, and then you can go from there.
Mm.
So
Right.
yeah, I would for sure say tell you to keep doing, like, to keep improving your system, see where the
Hmm.
system went wrong, and
Hmm.
improve it. And that's it.
Right. Makes sense. Makes sense. Okay.
Do you see in game now?
I do.
Okay, good.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. 30 seconds until
All right, so you didn't get the watch here again, which is okay. He did. Do you realize this now?
Yeah.
That he got his. Okay, but we actually want to start. Do you know who wins level 1? Sorry, 1v1? You or Volibear?
Volley with press the attack.
Okay, is there a point where you win?
I probably win at 5, and I
Mm-hmm.
might win at 3.
Mm, so I think you win at 5 with some items, because you have Conquer and he has press the attack.
Yeah.
But so the thing is, with Volibear, every short trade he is gonna be in his favor, and then he can just leave. So
Mm.
this
Yep.
champion is actually kind of like a small counter to you. Your advantage is just having more tempo.
Right.
And okay, Prio top, you or enemy.
Renekton.
Prio mid,
Lissandra.
Prio bot.
Also their bot lane.
Correct. You have a 3 losing lane situation. Congratulations, this sucks. Okay,
Yeah.
so in this case, what can you path for?
I should probably just full clear. This,
Mm.
like what I'm about to do right now is very hinty because I just
Yeah.
used my ward.
Mhm.
And I'm trying to basically disrupt his plan to disrupt my full clear.
Okay, so I see this already. So this is diamond. Oh no, this is platin, right?
Yeah, it's fine. It's not
Okay.
diamond.
Yeah, but so what I already see 2 games now. People actually do cover already here, and going for the sword is not good if actually enemies cover it, right? Because you can't get it. The only way to get it is if you have assistance with you. If you like 3-man invade this, and then
Yeah.
just put the wall and get out. This is the only because what happened here is you went in alone, you got chunked. Volibear saw you, so he was like, oh wait, then I can just ward it myself. And now he gets, I mean, he didn't get the ward, he just got the position instead. And now you fucked, right? You didn't get the ward, he got the position. It's not good.
Yeah.
So in general, this ward is really good, but on red side, it's kind of not like it's kind of not your job to put it. Okay?
Right.
This is the
Would
job of
you
most of the time mid laners.
would you use your ward or would you just go sweeper in these lower elos?
I think you should always go wards because wards are very broken. In this case, if you're red side, you probably don't ward at all, to be honest.
Okay. You just hold. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So back to the pathing. If you have a 3 losing lane situation, what I like to do is the grub pathing. Because
Okay.
there's
Cool.
no point of ganking anything. There's seriously 0 point. And so the only thing you can get for your team is an objective at minute 5. Okay? And I mean it's a mountain dragon, so this makes the decision even more easy because then it's gonna be grub pathing instead of dragon pathing. Yeah?
Right.
This is how I decide what I would path for this game. Okay, so in the end you started Raptors. And do you realize you could have done the dragon pathing now instead? Instead of doing the red
Could.
side?
I was a little concerned because he got the ward off that if I show and do the drag path that he comes and takes red.
Okay, but this is actually really good that you see that. Because do you know what you can do if you take this and this? And I suppose your ward sucks a bit because it will not see the entrance.
Yeah.
But after these 3 camps, and then because now we are in mind game territory, right? Because he knows you're gone out. He knows your bread is up. Okay?
Right.
What can you do after this? Or maybe let's say after blue. Because let's say he does this, and then is like, oh yeah, he left his red. I can invade now. What can you do?
I mean, I should counter invade, I think, but it's tough
Yes.
without Prio.
It's correct. Because, I mean, it's only correct if there's vision. Okay? Not even... They don't need vision. You're right. They need vision and Prio. Okay? Because they will not move just for no reason.
Right.
And so if you think Volibear will, after these 3 camps, go here, if he sees you going pathing down, it's very good to invade. It's very good.
Right. Because then I get
you get actually more camps.
7 camps. Yeah, and he only gets 5.
Yes. It's really, really good. If you think that far, because only if you know this is rewarded and he will see me and he will invade because of that. If let's say he's too dumb to think, oh yeah, he went away and I can invade now, and he just paths full clear normally, you will be fucked, right? You will enter him, you will low, he can maybe even kill you.
Right.
But like I said, this is mind game territory, and it could work against better players. But okay, so you do these 3 camps. You do not get level 3 because you didn't get the small thing. Okay, bot already died. Okay. Do you know where Volibear is?
He should probably be near bus side.
Yeah, why?
He pathed down.
Yeah.
Just
I mean,
the direction we saw him go for my Raptors, like it's so inefficient for him to do anything but full clear bot
Correct.
down.
Correct. So you do know he's like pathing down. Who has
Yeah.
tempo, you or him?
Probably me, actually. I think
Correct.
I clear faster than him.
I mean, you didn't full clear. You did a zigzag, right?
Yeah.
Look like this. But he was really late because he like went from here to here. So I think you should have tempo on him. Okay, so you're a level up. Good. That means you win 1v1, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Does that mean you can automatically go into the river?
No.
No. Correct.
This
You
is
will
why holding the
still-
ward is good.
I mean, you can, but you will still need Prio, right? This is what I was going off. So, like, to contest this, to get this, to start this fight, you will still need to have Prio. Okay, do you have
Sure.
Prio mid?
No.
Correct. She can probably just queue the next one, maybe also take these, and then she can move. Do you have Prio bot?
Slightly, yes.
Is that slightly?
Is it? I mean, they're double ranged, but isn't the way of pushing into them?
Into, do you mean your or enemy team?
Oh no, sorry, into Ashe and Sona.
Correct. So do you have Prio?
Yes.
Now?
Oh no, I have it like briefly now, but in like 30 seconds I will not.
Okay, actually it's the other way around. I mean, okay, so the
Oh.
case is right now, if there's a fight right here and everyone moves away, right? Everyone let's this wave just be, then you guys are gonna lose CS. Like your bot lane will lose CS. Like because all of these minions will die without them last hitting.
Right. Okay.
So right now, in theory, blue side can move, okay? But I mean, probably this window is gonna close very soon. Like after these 2 minions die, this window is already closed. So in like 3 seconds, it's already closed. And then your bot has moved for a long time, right? So, based on that, should you engage here?
Probably it's okay, yeah. Especially if the crab is pathing down.
Okay, good. There's only gonna be one thing that's gonna might make a difference, and the problem is you don't have smite, and I'm pretty sure he can get level 4 from this because he got smaller some camps from here.
Right.
This is gonna be the only problem. But in general, if you expect him to be here, which you could, and you think you can win 1v1, which you should, unless he can smite this away, of course, and you have bot priority, then do take this fight. Okay? In this case, I'm pretty sure, like... Okay, actually, yeah. I mean, he didn't get level 4, so that 1v1 thingy doesn't matter. I mean, it's fucking close. But do you realize you're trolling?
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Because your bot lane actually has move. I mean, your Taric was fucking slow, but if you fight this guy now, like, you're trading him, right? I mean, both of you will be half HP. This guy comes first. I mean, like I said, this guy is trolling, but okay. In general, this was a good fight to engage. Okay?
So, can you go back like 10 seconds? Yeah. Before he smited the crab? So in this spot, right? So unfortunately I do use Q, but as soon as I see him, because I know I don't have smite, I assume he has smite.
Yeah.
Should I just jump on him and just like press my advantage?
You shouldn't jump on him, you should auto-attack him.
Oh, okay.
Just walk up on him.
I don't mean like literally E onto him, but I mean, because I want to save my E to like E out to the scuttle and then flash away if I need to, but I should just start autoing him because I don't have cooldowns, but I will have Conquer.
I mean, you're right. You should save your E for the fight. But I mean, to be honest, this is gonna be a winning fight. So you will probably chase him with your E instead of going out.
Yeah. I think this is a case of I just didn't know my numbers.
Yeah, but I mean, one thing I can give you, like one tip I can give you is if you suspect someone is gonna be around, do not use every spell. You can use your Q and your E obviously because it's a reset, but don't use your
Right.
W. Your W has
Right.
on Diana insane amount of cooldown. So
Right.
I mean, you said it was unlucky, but you should know that he is somewhere bot side, right?
Right.
I mean, it is a mistake, by the way. He is making a mistake right now. But I mean, you can. I think you can still, like, you should still win right now, even after you waste your W. But if you have your W, it's gonna be way easier, of course, right?
Makes sense.
Okay. So, yeah, basically, because you ran away and you didn't engage this fight, now they just collapsed on Tarek, right?
Yeah.
It was basically just a 2v3. And this is actually going to probably lose you the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're also not strong enough to clean up. So I think at this point, it's probably doomed.
Mm. And then from here, so I go Raptors to Scuttle to Krugs. I mean, what do you think about just like doing this weird full clear order because I got disrupted by him invading Raptors?
If this happens, because you started Raptors, I mean, you could go Raptors Golems and then do Wolves Grub again, right?
Yeah.
This is, by the way, what LEC players always do. Okay, one thing you didn't buy. Obviously, this should not happen, right? Very important, you need to buy. And second thing is, you are right that you should just farm now, because you can, I mean, you... Actually, can you contest?
Here, yes, but I also have no items. It's yeah,
I mean,
it's closer than it should be.
No. Let's say you bought, okay? Right.
Oh
right,
yeah, if I bought, yeah. He actually can't contest. It should be terrible for him.
You mean okay? So the Scuttle, yes, you have Prio, right?
Yeah.
Right now, I mean, your Ornn is just basing in his face, which is cool, but okay, you have Prio right now. Yes and yes. But let's say Scuttle is in 10 seconds. Yeah. Do you still have Prio for Scuttle for grubs? Sorry.
I will not.
Correct. Okay, actually, top lane you won't. Mid lane?
Mid lane I still will. But Lissandra has TP, so it's, you know.
Yeah, it's a trick question, actually. I mean, you kind of have Prio, but this guy needs to base, because, yeah, Lissandra has TP.
Yeah.
So, in reality, you don't have Prio, because he needs to use that Prio to base.
Right.
So, can you do anything in this river right now?
No.
Yeah, it's like 0% chance, okay? You can never ever. And you're not doing it? Okay, good. Oh. Okay. So you see Volibear ganking mid, and instead of doing golems, you also like run towards mid.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah. But do you know why it's not good?
So one, like I just don't have enough power to even kill Lissandra, 1v2. But two, you know, I'm disrupting my tempo. Like I have a chance here to recapture some of my tempo and potentially get ahead again.
How strong is Set right now?
Not strong.
In which set is he? He needs to base, right?
Yes.
Okay. Another tip, if someone needs to base, don't make him play with them. Just in general. Don't even try to help. Don't even try. Because the thing what you're doing right now is, you see, oh, maybe he can make some time, maybe this and that, right? But this guy needs to base. Before he bases, you don't want to be near him. So because of that, I mean, you can't do anything here. Okay?
Yeah.
He's not strong enough to make time for you to help him. If you know what I mean.
Yeah. I assume that Volley would continue doing his clear after he lost Scuttle. I don't think I pinged. I think I said something in chat. But, you know, I should just leave, hope that Zed paths down towards bot side as opposed to walking back towards turret. He does not, and I should just clear.
Yep. Okay, generally, by the way, you going for the Scuttle was very unworth. You realize that?
Yeah, I lost a lot of time. I did like this weird loop motion
Yeah, because it's another like zigzag, which is like if you only do this zigzag, it's not that long, but if you do this zigzag, it's way longer.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I just
do you
wasted like
s-
30 seconds.
Yeah, do you see what you could have done instead if you see Volibear doing grubs?
Yeah, dragon.
Okay, apart from dragon, because this is a tanky dragon.
Probably just invade his bot side. At least take raptors.
Correct. Good. Do you know why it's up?
Because he paths. He did his full clear down bot, and so it should still be up.
You said still be up, but I mean no, he did the full.
Oh
I mean,
no,
he did,
sorry, not like still be up, but the second like
It
raptor
respawned
camp
already.
should have
Yeah.
come up. Yeah, it respawned. Yeah. Wow, I can't
So-
find the word.
I mean, like I said, this is a really nice thing to do. You go into the replay and you
Mhm.
try to recap what Volibear did to this point.
Mm,
Okay?
yeah,
because
that's a good exercise.
what he actually did is he did blue, like from starting the blue, grump, wolf, raptors, skip golems.
Mhm.
I don't know if he did. I don't know if he did notice, but he did.
I
skip
saw he
golems
had
to be
20
here.
CS when he contested.
Correct. That means he actually skipped
I
golems.
assumed he skipped a camp. Yeah.
Yeah, he must skip golems. Okay, he must. There's no other way. So after that, I actually forgot, but I think he took crab, then based. So these golems right now are level 1. If I am right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he never took them. So yeah, and after after his base, what did he do?
Yeah.
So after his base, he ganked.
He
ganked
paths down again.
mid. No. He was like, okay, so the thing is, this guy was inefficient. So what he did is he just ganked mid from base.
Yeah.
And then I think he took wolves and then ran bot side. Yeah, okay, it's a bit sus, but yeah, I mean, people are gonna be inefficient, I guess.
Yeah, that's very weird. I assume. So if he does like a normal clear,
yeah.
If I assume he goes gank, raptor, or gank, grubs, gromp, wolves, then I might have enough time to take his level 2 raptors.
Yeah.
Which is good. But for some reason he took this weird path, and so I don't have time to take anything.
That is actually correct, but it's also because like you're slow because you don't have items, and second you did a zigzag, which also makes you slow again, right? If you had a normal full clear, I am 100% certain you could have done this into this, and then easily take these 2 camps easily with enough time, and while he takes this easily. And of course, you always ward this, so you see how much time you have, right? Then you don't have to gamble, and you will 100% have knowledge.
Right. Makes sense.
Okay, I mean, I'm not sure if you realize in game you have no items, by the way. But this shit is legit. It's very bad.
Yeah,
and you're taking this dragon without items, and this shit takes years.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think, like at this point, you probably lost the game already. I would say.
I was not sure in this moment. So one, I underestimated the dragon's tankiness, but two, I was like, well, I see volley on the other side of the map, so I have some tempo, and I underestimated, my clear speed. I mean, sorry, I overestimated my clear speed. So yeah, so this is int, but I did not think in the moment it was int. I thought it was close, and
I mean, if you had items, you would have had this, I think.
Yeah,
you would have had it and probably died afterwards, anyways, though.
Yeah.
Do you realize why? Why you would have died anyways? Because
my bot backed, and then Tarek is not
there. Correct. But even if Tarek is there, he will still die, right?
Yes, because they're both full health, and Ash should probably have 6 soon.
Okay, very very important. You killed someone. What happens when after they die?
Oh, they shop. They have items.
They shop. They have items. Plus, they are back fast. Do you know why?
Yeah. Home guards.
They get home guards. Correct. So right now, there's a timer in your head. Oh wait, in 20 seconds, this Ashe is gonna be back on map. I mean, sure,
Right.
she will have to catch another wave, so that this will prolong her time until she can make a play. But for sure, she's back on the map. And yeah, I mean, because you didn't have items, now this window is actually in range of killing you and preventing the dragon.
Right.
Like, I think if you had items, you would probably kill the dragon and then get arrowed. But yeah.
Yep. Makes sense. Okay.
Okay, do we have any other questions?
No, it seems pretty straightforward. Do you think there are you have like a summary of leaks in my game, based off of these two?
Sorry, what?
Do you have a summary of leaks in my game? Sort of like common mistakes that I'm making.
Okay, you're playing for grubs when all of your camps
Yep.
are up. This is the biggest one. I've seen this a lot. I mean, also from other students, they just force grubs when all of the other camps are up in a non-efficient way. Okay, this is like
Right.
just not good. I would rather recommend to you just normally full clear and take something else after that full clear, rather than flip grubs, because you flipped grubs in both games actually in an inefficient way, because in the first game you left 2 camps up, in this game you left this up, and I mean this game you didn't even get it right. So yeah, I think this is the biggest one. The second biggest one is tracking. Because I believe in this game, I mean, if you knew the Volibear was there, and like was gonna come, I mean, at like level 3, if you knew he was gonna come, you wouldn't have used your W, right?
Right.
So
Right.
if you track well and you save your W, you might have the confidence to actually take him 1v1 because you're obviously level 4 versus level 3. Plus, you have bot Prio, and you would maybe take this fight, and this fight would maybe win you the game if you kill all 3. So
Right.
And
Makes
the
sense.
same reasoning was with the Evelyn, right, in the game before, which did lose you the game as well, because you didn't really realize where she can be, and because of that, you took fights. In the one fight, it won you like the fight, and the other one, it lost you the fight, and it gave her a big shutdown. So you have to just keep better track of the enemy jungler. This is all
Got
I
it.
can tell you.
Okay. One last question. So I thought it was pretty clear in this game to go blue smite because I have 2 frontliners and having move speed versus their comp is pretty good. But when there are games where I don't really have a front line, but I'm playing someone who's like PvE, is it worth it to go green smite ever on Diana?
I mean, I would say no. And the
Okay.
reason for that is blue smite gives you tempo.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I
I've
feel
noticed
like-
you really like blue smite, except for red
Yeah,
smite
I
on brand.
feel like this champion, for example, is only worth because you have like a lot of tempo.
I see.
This is what
Okay.
it feels like. I mean, the smite upgrade is very late in the game, and most of the time the game is already decided at that point. But I would a green smite got nerfed really hard. I mean, blue as well. I don't think it makes actually much of a difference with which one you take. But I would say if you want to go green smite, you can take it. It's not illegal. But I always go blue.
Okay. And then last question. I'm sure you've noticed with NA, games just tend to last longer. People don't know how to close out games. I also struggle. So you usually get to scale well, right? And I like playing these PvE champions. Is there anything that you would recommend in terms of like modifying the pool for champions that play well versus the environment, but are scaling, or even just like trying other champions completely that you don't focus on but scale well? Like I thought about picking up Elise, and I was like, actually Elise doesn't do that well in NA because, at least in my opinion, because people don't know how to dive, and I don't scale as well as some of the other champions.
Wait, let's look at your champion pool. I mean, like judging by all champs, I mean, there's gonna be infinite amount of champs that can be good, right? Then I would go and say, look at what champions are like good on UGG or whatever. But judging like from your champion pool, I would agree, do not play Elise. Because she has low tempo and it scales bad, right? So this is kind of not what you want to have.
Right.
I think Brad is actually pretty good for lower elos, even though I don't play him anymore. I think he's actually not
Right.
bad because he has fast tempo and scales good. So if you want to play
Right.
him, I think go ahead. I think
Okay.
Shyvana actually scales really good, but she's hard to pull off, I would say.
Mm.
And kind of the same for Diana. I think Diana scales good, but she's actually hard to pull off. In
Mhm.
like late game team fights, people just most of the time flash.
Right.
Jarvan doesn't scale that good. Nocturne has good tempo, but scales shit as well. I mean, honestly, I would rather say fix your early and mid game
Mhm.
and like get the game done quickly. Like finish the game in 28 minutes every time by stacking dragons or by like playing for a win con, you know? This is gonna be
Right.
way easier than just band-aiding a late game champ and, you know, hoping that you will
Right.
just get the late game every single time.
Makes sense.
All right.
Okay.
By the
Thank
way,
you.
I offer this to every one of my students, like coach. If you have a specific situation which is like unclear in your future games, you can just make a clip, put it on YouTube, send it to me, and I will react to it on stream. Okay?
Okay.
And like
Cool.
tell you
Thank
what
you.
you probably should have done.
Okay. Appreciate it.
All right. I hope you could learn something. I hope you can get to your goals.
Thank you. Yeah,
And
it's in A, it's quite of a grind. It's more of a game volume thing than other servers from what I've heard.
I mean, to be honest, I think there's not much of a difference to like climbing to masters. It's gonna be a little bit different, but not too much, I would say.
Mhm.
Because the things is, if you get all of the basics done, you will at least hit masters.
Mhm.
I can guarantee you. Like these are the basics, you know. These are just things you can just learn with some time.
Got it. Do you have a time frame where people have seen more success at where they implement the stuff that they've learned, and then they come back and they do a second session?
I mean,
Like, do you think
I
2
actually
weeks, a month, or whatever is worth it?
I haven't had a guy that came back yet. But
Oh,
there
no.
was like, I mean, I mean that had like that booked the second coaching. But I have had one guy, this
Mhm.
one, who was 5 years plat
Yeah.
slash emerald stock, and 2 weeks after my coaching, he got a diamond for the first
Oh,
time.
nice.
I mean, and now
Okay.
he got in the big losing streak, I guess. But yeah, this is
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the point where he showed me.
Well, it looks like he's ready for another coaching session.
I mean, maybe yeah. But yeah, I would
Well,
tell
thank
you
you very much.
to just play some, try to implement the things that I told you about, and if you feel stuck again, we can do another one.
Sounds good. All right. Thank you.
All right, it was my pleasure. I hope you have a good afternoon, I guess.
Yep. Yep. Have a nice evening.
Yeah, thank you so much. See you then.
Bye.
Bye bye. All right, guys, I think my cam battery died, so you won't see me anymore. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, blah blah blah. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.